This is WCK,
bigging up
Loxymore.
Salut à tous, c'est Shorty pour Loxymore. Nous sommes maintenant à la fin du Karukera One Love Festival et nous sommes avec deux membres de WCK. How guys, how are you?
Ah ben ouais, c'est cool et ça va. Hein. Feel blessed, feel good, feel nice.
How was the show tonight?
This show was super bien. Alors tout le monde était là, tout le monde était là-dedans. Alors il y a des gens qui sont c'est François. Alors je connais jusqu'à où là c'est François.
À l'opposé.
Jusqu'à là pour fête là, c'était super bien. La système c'est au top. La podium c'est au top. Il y avait tout bagaille cool.
Okay. WCK is known as the founder of Bouillon Music. What can you say about this?
Okay, well, it started many years ago. The band formed in 1987, but we actually started paying attention to a sound from 1990.
Okay.
So we started, Cornell and myself, basically keyboard player, and myself, Keith, experimented with different, instruments and whatnot and so on to try and get the elements and so on, and just experimented them to try and create that great song. So we started paying attention to the chord drill, the jimping, learning the formations in terms of the bass, the beats, the accordion parts, the vocals, the application of the vocals, not really the lyrics, but the vocals, the placement of the vocals, the attack, to give it that groove. And over the years, because our first song was called Shock, with the band at the time, the formation, as we go along, members change and whatnot and so on, the song kind of changed, but we're trying to keep the core of the song. But it wasn't until 1996 where we actually named it Bouillon.
Okay.
So it's like, the original name was basically Kubouillon.
Okay.
What is like a mixture of all ingredients and whatnot and so on.
Like the food?
Right, so the short form is Bouillon.
Back in the days, we said jump up too. Is it the same thing?
Yeah, that's what it was before. So when we came to Guadeloupe around that time, that's what it was categorized as. But, we had some difficulties, but, with anything new, there's always negative first before the positive, most times. But we had to override that and, get people to understand that the music is not violence, it's not about violence, it's not about negativity, but it's pure love. It's about making people feel good and enjoying themselves during carnival, festivals, or whatever.
Bring everybody together. Yeah.
But a lot has changed. A lot has changed because back then to now, there are a lot more festivals. The carnivals have grown. A lot more focus now into this, kind of events and whatnot and so on. And the Bouillon is like it's on center stage right now and playing its part in a big way. And we're happy for that.
Now Bouillon has evolved. What do you think about this evolution? French rapper sings Bouillon. What do you think about that?
Well, I feel great because, we got the attention. We created something and now we got the attention because back then I could never see, I can't say really I didn't see the vision, but it's like anything new that you do, people will start gravitating to it because it's a different song, so you'll stand out at some point. So I think now is the time for Bouillon and it's always the right time.
Are you proud, actually?
Of course I am. I feel very, proud about the achievement and proud that it's not only we WCK, but you have the other Bouillon artists in Dominica, in Guadeloupe as you mentioned, there are bands in Dominica as like Tipee, Signal Band, Trilogy, Rio, and the guys Ace Banton and whatnot and so on, So it's a good feel, it's a good feeling,
All of these artists say WCK inspired them.
Yeah. Well, definitely, because...
Do you talk with the new generation?
Of course, I do work with them, some of them personally too. I play bass with them and give them some ideas on what to do and so on too.
Okay.
Yeah, Guadaji, Nice, Yeah,
okay.
To name a few.
For stranger people out of Dominica, even Guadeloupe, what could you say about the Bouillon music to define, to...
Okay, well, Bouillon is like a mixture of genres. So it's like beats. And it's like a fusion. It's like, like you cook in a pot with different ingredients. And you're just having this great taste. So in musical terms or musical vibes, it's like, that's what it is.
What I would like to tell the young generation or the next generation, love the music, share the music, push the music, have fun with the music. Because that's the purpose of the music.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
it was a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure here too. Yes, I. Big up, enough respect. Nous qui là, on doit te voir. Ok, big up. Yes, I.